Okay, I'd like to walk you through the daily figured bass. Who needs a crossword puzzle when you have a figured bass? Okay, so we're in the key of B flat. We've got a 1 chord here. This asks for a 4-2, which means it's going to be a B flat, D, F chord with A flat. That becomes a 5-4-2 of 4. And as you know, 4-2 means the 7th is in the bass. And when the 7th resolves down, it resolves to a first inversion chord because the 3rd is in the bass. And that takes us to 4-6. This is very easy to get into this first chord because the other notes we need are B flat, D, and F, and we have them as common tones. Once we're on this chord, this is a secondary dominant, so the 7th has to resolve down. We want the leading tone, meaning the 3rd of the secondary dominant, to resolve up. We maintain our common tone, and then since this is a first inversion chord, right now we've got E flat, G, and B flat. We can double whatever we want, so this F could be either a G or an E flat. I'm going to wait to decide to see what we need for the next chord. In this chord, we're going to need F, A, C, E flat, which is just our 5-7 chord. So here's F. E flat, C, and an A here, which means we can decide that G was the better note over here. You might notice also that F, G, A flat, G, F, there's a little bit of a voice exchange action going on right here. I'm going to put this natural just to be sure we know that it cancels out that A flat. Now, since we're on a 5-7 chord, generally we would want the 7th to resolve down and the leading tone to resolve up. But that's when this chord goes to 1. This is actually not going to 1 right here. If you see this, this is a 6-5, so our chord is going to be D, F sharp, A, C. That's a D7 chord that's chromatically altered. That gives us a 5-6-5. D is 5 in the key of G. G is 6 in the key of B flat, so it's a 5-6-5 of 6. We want to move into this as smoothly as possible. So we've got D, A, C, F sharp. These are common tones, half step down, half step up. Beautiful voice leading. This secondary dominant 5-6-5 of 6 resolves to 6. We want the leading tone to go up, the 7th to go down. We want to maintain our common tone. And we can go here for a nicely doubled chord. Here we've got a 4-6, so we're going to need, that's a 2-6. So we're going to need C, E flat, G. Let's keep our common tone G. We'll have this go to C and this go to E flat. And now we just have a 5 triad, FAC. It's a root position triad, so we want to double the F, but this E flat to F is not a good move because that would be parallel octaves with the bass. So I'm going to take that there. This gives us the doubled F, and that means we have to leap here in the tenor voice. We can move into the final 1 chord very nicely, like so, resolving the leading tone up. So there you go, figured bass of the day for Monday. See you next time.